Up until January 6th, I didn't know that I could be called a nigga while I was wearing my Capitol Police officer uniform, sus.
Hey,
They called me nigga, and I was like, what, me? Right.
yes, sir.
On this good ass Friday, starting it up. Episode 32.
32. Now, you did the basketball reference last week.
Yeah.
Shaq Diesel,
See, we here. We here.
Orlando Magic Shaq, though.
Orlando Magic Shaq.
Yes, sir.
Because Lakers Shaq is 34.
That is it. Yeah.
See, in 2 weeks, we could bring it back.
Gonna bring it back. Mm-hmm.
But who else was 34? All right, let's worry about that 2 weeks from now. Yo, this is episode 32 of the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast.
Yes, sir.
You rocking with your boy Veezy.
Qurious.
And let's get right to it.
Hey.
I just want to let the people know we're going to run through these quick hitters. We got a special guest joining us later on in the podcast. We got a real conversation I wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, I hate Instagram, dog.
Yeah. I saw your post. I thought it was classic you.
I hate Instagram.
I
like it for what it is,
mm-hmm.
but I hate it.
Right.
Because I just the whole social media thing, like going back and forth with people you don't know at all over dumbass topics.
Right.
And that shit, like, I'm like, all right, I'm done talking with y'all, but let me bring this to people that, you know, I can have a conversation with.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know the dude that I was going back and forth with on that topic from a can of paint.
Right.
And then when I went and checked his page, he had less followers than I did. He had like 90-some followers. So I'm like, this could be he could be somebody burner account, or it could be just some troll just talking shit like he knows something.
Could be.
You know what I'm saying?
Could be.
So I'm like, all right, let me bring this conversation to somebody I know who would have an opinion on it, and I'm not giving too much because I want to bring it up later.
Right.
So I'm not, but just to let y'all know, about half hour, we got a little good conversation coming up. But until then, got these quick ass hitters.
Yes, sir.
The Olympics is going on.
The fuckery.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy the Olympics, so I'm just the fuckery in how they handle the athletes.
Yeah. I mean, basically, that's my gist. Just the fuckery and how they handling the athletes, and it is basically like we said, a meat sling contest between the countries to see who's got the better athletes.
Pretty much.
It's good to see people, show what they've been doing, training for the last 4 years, but at the same time, the handling is fucked up of the athletes. Yeah, and it's on full display.
It's especially U.S. athletes.
Yes, sir.
The black ones. So with that being said, Simone Biles pulled out of the team competition after a not too impressive vault. She got a 13.7 on it, but that's low. In her standards and Olympic standards, that was a low score what she got. And I didn't actually see the vault. Some people were telling me it was pretty bad. But after that vault, she pulls out of the team competition.
Mm-hmm.
She cited mental health reasons. She actually cited physical and mental health reasons. And then, so you know how black people do.
Mm-hmm.
You had the side of the crowd that was with her on the mental health thing. Then you had the side of the crowd that was with a lot of the let's call them the patriotic side of things, saying that she quit on the team.
Fuck that.
Right.
So now, I mean, good job. My man, Jason Whitlock came out. Not my man. Like, that nigga
I
say
was
some.
about to say,
That nigga say
dog.
some gay ass shit too. But you know, what I mean, gay ass and like just stupid ass shit out of
I
his
know what
mouth.
you mean.
Yes, sir. You know, just want to clear it up for the LGBT community.
Look, if they listening,
Yeah.
they didn't. This is episode 32. 32.
Yeah.
We didn't pretty much explained ourselves
Yes, sir.
on that shit.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Whitlock called Simone Biles a coward. He called her a coward. I was like, are you serious? Number one, you a black man basically
This the
speaking
same dude
derogatory. Yeah.
that shitted on Colin Kaepernick for
Yes, he
taking
did.
a stand.
Yes, he did.
And it's the same dude. Anytime any black athlete takes a stand for something, Jason Whitlock is the first nigga out on some coon shit, you know, siding with Massa.
Siding with Master.
This fat ass house nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, no.
Look, and just to call back to last,
Hey, dog, call him a fat ass house nigga. Yeah.
this fat ass house nigga. But yeah, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, he always the first one to come out on some bullshit. On some bullshit. She ain't a coward.
Come on, dog.
She not a coward. Dog, if what do you want from these athletes?
Come on.
What do you want from them? Because it's like, it's either you go out there, you're not feeling right in the head, your body not feeling right, but you stay out there, and then
trying to meet expectations,
and you fuck up royally. The team loses. You could hurt yourself because you ain't right in your body. And I'm gonna touch on that in a little bit because she did come out later, a couple days later, and explained it all on an Instagram post. Like, basically, she said flat out, "I did not quit on my team."
Yeah.
This is what was going on, and I'm like, all right. A lot of the niggas that's talking shit, we work 9 to 5s.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't do what she do.
You have a bad day at your job, a lot of y'all will call off the next day.
Fuck that shit.
I know I will. I know. I joked about it yesterday. Like, dog, I'm finna tell my boss and tell him I'm taking a mental health day for the rest of the day. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday was a stressful day.
Stressful day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
now, you don't think Olympic athletes or athletes in general have stressful days where it's just like, my head is not in this, and if I continue, I can hurt myself. I can hurt the team. Like, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, the way she did it, like, I did the vault first, and then, like, yeah, no, I'm pulling out. If you knew in your head that you like if you knew you weren't right, maybe get a team the heads up and don't compete at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just devil's advocate,
right,
trying to see it from that side. Like, don't compete at all. Let them know so they can prepare better.
Right.
That don't really fucking matter because they still got silver.
Still got silver.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that they got silver is because her vault score was so goddamn bad.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say she doesn't do the vault. Let's say she doesn't do the vault. Somebody else does it. They get a better score. Now they're neck and neck with Russia instead of we're a point behind the whole goddamn way and just basically playing catch up, hoping that we can keep it close. But I'm like, I watched the whole competition, and I'm like, they was, Russia fucked up a little bit along the way and kind of opened the door for US to get in there, but it still wasn't really no real chance for them to win gold. They had to be perfect. And then the one girl, Jordan Childs, who was awesome, by the way. So this ain't a shot, but she messed up on her last routine. Once she messed up, it's pretty much a wrap. They had to be perfect. They had to be perfect because of Simone Biles' bad score. You know what I'm saying? There was no room for error at all. And now all the people are saying, well, she quit on her team. She quit on her team. She should have stayed in there and led the team. She never left the gym.
Right.
She was there the whole time cheering her. Bruh, I made the post when I found out she pulled out of the all around, the individual all around. I'm like, dog, she not injured. If y'all think she injured, you crazy. She ain't buckling under pressure. Something else going on.
Yeah. Well, she dropped the video. She dropped a video, a practice video, in which she was doing the uneven bars or just the high bar.
Yeah.
And where it just seemed like she didn't really know where she was, and she was just, just falling on the soft material, whatever, soft stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like, I get it. And when they explained what the twisties were, not knowing where you at, she does all these spins and stuff like that. I get it. If you are not in the right mental space to complete these difficult ass moves, don't do them. Now, a point of reference was a Russian gymnast from years ago who was basically pushed beyond her basically mental, physical space. Like, I guess she might
wasn't Russian.
What she was?
She was American.
Not her. No, this references someone from Russia.
Oh, okay.
And she hurt herself and became quadriplegic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so this particular person who kept going with the flow, couldn't say no, because in these instances, gymnasts, they never say no to their coaches.
Right.
They're basically their coach's business, and they make their business expand and get better, and they get all the notoriety for being these so-called great coaches.
Right.
But at the same time,
just like Bella Caroli.
Yep, who's definitely, was under investigation for his insane, crazy training schedules and all that shit. So I say that to say this. I applaud that girl for saying, hey, I'm not right.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
it's crazy.
Take your time, step back, get yourself together. If the way she said it, it's like she was talking about 2 weeks. It usually take 2-3 weeks to get over the twisties. It made me think she might not even be doing the individuals. Like she might just be pulling out the Olympics altogether, which is fine.
You have nothing to prove.
You don't. You don't even have to be there. You there because you Simone Biles. You know what I'm saying? 24 years old.
Yeah, this is definitely your last Olympics.
You know what I'm saying? You the greatest out there.
Right. Period.
I mean, this might not be her last. It's rare to see
Very
somebody
rare,
over 26 at the Olympics in gymnastics.
Like Dominique Dawes, one of my favorites of all time. She went for a long time.
And she went.
And she was great. Yes. Ain't front on her. She did 4 Olympics.
She went. But 4. And her first one was when she's 15.
Yep. So she
16. Yeah, no, was it 15 or 16?
Yeah, she was grinding.
Yeah, she was either 15 and about to turn 16 that year, or she just turned 16. But I know she started real young, and 16 is the minimum age at the Olympics.
Hey, top gymnast for almost 20 years.
And you talking four Olympics? That's 16 years, dog.
Yes, sir.
So hey, I fucks with Simone Biles, dog.
Me too.
I fucks with. My initial thought was she was frustrated because she wasn't getting the respect for her choices of routines.
Yeah, and also the fact of I guess the deductions or whatever is like she's doing better than everyone, but you still find yourself trying to penalize. So it's like you can't give her a 10. I saw her routines. The girl's not flinching. She's not stumbling. She's not doing anything. Right. So
And
It's
her
like,
routines are more difficult than everybody else's.
yeah. So it's like, what are these goofy ass judges doing?
Yeah, and
Like, it's
that's why
crazy.
that's why I said on my post, I was like, dog, if I was her, I did the same thing. Like, fuck y'all. I'm of the mindset that she pulling out because she knows ain't nobody watching gymnastics for nobody else but me.
But you,
So unless y'all fix this shit to where I'm giving my credit for the shit I'm doing,
mm-hmm.
or I'm pulling out, and you just won't watch the ratings drop.
That
There,
part,
there'll be more ratings of the news talking about her dropping out
then who won that
than
shit?
who actually motherfucking competing in that shit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Suni Lee for winning gold in the individual.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that just lets you know that there was people on that team that can step up. She wasn't hurting the team by dropping out of it. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Simone Biles. I fucks with you. You the GOAT, and you know you the GOAT. So
yeah, and now and to further that point, our black girls who, they're special. You know what I'm saying? Like
hell yeah.
she's just straight special. She's a strong woman. Like I said, I never really paid attention to her routines, but I saw it. I was like, damn, she's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, it's like I said, she's a pretty girl. Like she is immaculate, great at what she do. And I bring that to attention. There was a black figure skater who could do a backflip back in the day. I forgot her name. I was, and she was French. Yeah, her name was Bona Lee. The only Olympic skater to land a backflip on one blade.
Oh yeah.
And it was like they used to hate on her.
And they ain't give her shit.
They ain't give her 1998 Olympics. I remember, like she was nice.
That's crazy.
And you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, we are penalized for being great.
They hate it.
Shh, fuck that shit, dog.
What they said on what movie was that with James Franco? The Interview. They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, like I said, she was able to do this backflip, and because the landing is made on 2 feet instead of one, thus not a real skating jump. Like she could do a backflip and land on 1 foot, and they penalized her for it. Like that was their.
That's not a real skating move.
Yeah,
All
that.
right, whatever.
All right,
okay. Yeah. And back then, it wasn't no mental health days. It wasn't no national mental health, mental awareness day,
like,
mental awareness month or whatever. It wasn't none of that back then. So yeah. All right, man. Let's move on. Let's kind of keep it moving. I didn't think we was gonna stay that long on that topic.
Yeah.
The NCAA won't consider returning Reggie Bush's Heisman Trophy.
Green
Y'all hoes.
Basically, green as fuck.
You are a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
Holy as hell.
I mean, at this point in time, it's like, get with the times.
Get that nigga his trophy back.
Get with the times. Stop that shit, man. Y'all need to get slapped. You know?
I had that one
little
just
louder.
for good measure.
Like I said, get with the times, man. I mean, if anything, you guys been capitalizing off of students' likeness and everything for over 100 years.
They worry they won't give him his shit back because they know if they do, they got to give everybody their shit back.
Mm-hmm. Everybody
you know
what
I'm
penalized.
saying? But what's wrong with that? Just you're not doing nothing. All you doing is saying all the records count. If it wasn't blatant, like fucked up cheating, you talking about a whole season wiped out just because this dude made a little bit of money on the side.
And that's crazy. And this is the even messed up part. Okay, Veezy and I went to a smaller school.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think that those athletes did not get some perks, even at that small ass school, they got some type of perks. And guess what? If you go to a larger institution, like I've been to the University of Houston in large places, dog, they roll out the red carpet.
Hell yeah.
It just don't get reported. So if you were sitting around here thinking that Tim Tebow ain't get something, fuck out of here. If you think that
Aaron Hernandez got something.
Yeah. Like you don't think they didn't get anything from these schools? Come on. Like we like I said, everybody's stupid.
That must be.
Yeah.
Motherfucking must be. Man. Shit. All right, man. On to basketball
On to
news.
basketball.
Draft was last night.
Yes, sir.
As a Pistons fan, I'm very pleased.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very pleased with 2 picks. Cade Cunningham, number 1, of course, but they picked up my dog Isaiah Livers from Michigan. So, home team get to stay home. He's from Kalamazoo. From Kalamazoo, went to University of Michigan, and then got drafted by the Pistons, bro.
Awesome,
You ain't even got to leave the crib. I mean, I know you want to, because Michigan it's cold up there. You still got to deal with winter. But you get to travel, and you finna have an NBA check, so hey,
let's go.
Shit. Hey, yeah.
Good
I like
moves.
it. I like the moves. I like the moves the Pistons made, except for this one that just I didn't understand. They traded Mason Plumlee in the 37th pick for a 57th pick or 52nd pick. So they dropped like 15 to 20 picks just to get rid of a nigga.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I didn't understand it, but
it could end up working out in the future. Maybe they saw something.
A lot of people was telling me it was a salary dump. But all right, take Mason Plumlee and give me something.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta give you my pick too, a higher pick than you give it. So I have to. I'm basically like that's just desperation right there. Like we got to get rid of this motherfucker. Nobody want him. Here, let's sweeten the pot. We'll give you our fucking pick too.
Hey,
that's crazy as fuck.
It is. It is.
But I guess it's like, yo, you want us to take on this nigga's contract and he trash. You know Mason Plumlee is, right? Whole ass nigga from Duke.
Oh yeah.
Weak ass motherfucker, man. Nigga garbage stuff.
I mean, they didn't have a good year. Like I said, everybody's just looking a little more human now. Your Dukes, your Kentuckys, it's different up there now. It ain't when we was growing up. Right, now you got Gonzaga up there.
Never liked Duke. And Gonzaga trash too. Didn't they lose?
Yeah, I mean they lost, but shoot, I mean lately the last
it's like the first time they made it to the actual championship game and still lost.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but they stay in the top 10 these days.
Fuck Gonzaga. They always like number 1 and number 2 and will get beat by like a number 13 or a number 16. Like they trash, dog. I hate that school, man.
Hey, shots fired.
Weak ass Gonzaga. Shit, man. So what other draft news did you find interesting, or did you even really give a fuck about the draft?
No, not really. There wasn't anybody really I was paying attention to. I heard about Giannis' little brother getting a look, and it's like, shoot, I guess they just gonna pull from their whole gene pool,
right?
For the NBA. But nobody very noticeable. I don't even think they even took anybody from the Final Four that was a real big deal. Not really. So it was a very uneventful.
Dude, Jalen Suggs from from Gonzaga.
Yeah.
I mean, he good.
They got some shooters. They had some shooters. Definitely some shooters.
He fell to I think he fell to Orlando.
Mm-hmm. And they need to rebuild after let my man Aaron Gordon away, so they got to do some things too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then the big news from yesterday: Westbrook to the Lakers.
Yeah. Now, what does he bring? He brings energy. He brings LeBron don't have to do everything.
And he's a walking triple double.
He is a walking triple double, but it also is like, hey, what your defense look like? Because he definitely did not make Washington any better. He did not make Washington any better. So, Andre, now the thing about the Lakers,
because we had this discussion before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Washington is even looking at the playoffs if Westbrook wasn't there. So he had to make them a little better.
So he felt he made him a difference? He didn't have a bad year.
Washington wasn't making the playoffs without him.
Okay.
You think Washington makes the playoffs with John Wall?
No. If you don't say that, no.
So yeah, because we had this
they
discussion
won that
when
trade.
We was like, who won the trade?
Yeah, you got to say Westbrook. John
Wall goes to the Rockets and get hurt.
You're hurt, don't play no more. Stay hurt.
Yeah, so I mean,
so you got to get
Washington was not going to the playoffs with us, so he made them better.
Yeah, we got to give him that. You got to give him that. That's objective.
When you say, does he make the Lakers better?
Is he better than Dennis Schroeder?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. So he's an upgrade. So technically, yes, he makes them better. He makes them a better team. I'm not saying I don't know if he makes the team around him better, but they got LeBron for that because remember he's the one that's supposed to make everybody better.
Supposedly.
So maybe Westbrook being on the Lakers is good for Westbrook, which in turn will be good for the Lakers.
Well, they definitely need a 1, 2, 3 punch. They definitely need that shit because them niggas was not hitting on all cylinders. Niggas got hurt. Drummond don't want to play. He don't want to play for them no more. And then Montrezl Harrell was questioning his role, so they have to figure out what their down low presence is gonna be. Figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got energy from your backcourt. You got LeBron, but nigga, who's gonna protect the paint? Who's gonna get some hustle buckets?
Rebound.
You know, like, come on.
Even though Russell Westbrook give you 10, 12 rebounds a game.
So I wonder, like, what did they trade away? What did the Bullets get? I mean, the Wizards get?
They got Kuzma, they got KCP, and they got somebody else.
Ooh, they got the Horton Jr. dude?
I think so.
Damn, so they got 3 for him?
I think so. Kyle Kuzma fell off, and
he's
KCP
nice.
is KCP.
Hey.
I am a Pistons fan, so every time I see the name Kentavious Caldwell, whatever the fuck his name is, Powell. I don't know what the P stands for. Pope. Whenever I see that nigga name, dog, I cringe because I remember him getting shook out his goddamn boots in a game, dog, in a real game, not an all-star game where niggas do the flashy shit. This nigga got crossed all the way up, and then he just like he was just bad.
Well, they need consistency, man. They're every now and then type niggas.
He's the epitome of inconsistent.
Yeah, like Kuzma and him, they're what, like I said, what I call every now and then type niggas. Like, you ain't an every day, I'm giving you 20, 16 to 20. Every now and then.
I guarantee you, them 3 motherfuckers don't make Washington better.
Hey, nigga, like I said, they get 5 points on Monday.
The jury's out on the Horton nigga, but
yeah, like he could be somebody.
And KCP do not make Washington better.
Like I said,
Bradley Beal is probably over at Washington like, man, fucking trade me.
Hey,
get me the fuck up out of here.
Exactly.
Bill, you not winning shit. You're not winning shit in Washington. You better holla at Lillard and come up with a plan.
Come up with something.
Like, nigga, where are we gonna go? Come to Detroit. We'll take you.
But like I said, what is that? Kuzma them 5 points on Monday, 5 points on Tuesday, 30 on Thursday, 5 points on Friday.
Nigga, I hate that
shit, dog. Nigga, like, be consistent.
I hate that shit, man.
Yeah, straight up.
More basketball news. Barack Obama joins NBA Africa as a strategic partner and a minority owner.
I like it. I like what it means. He loves the game. He want to be close to it. I applaud that move.
Hell yeah. It's cool for what it is. He love basketball.
Yeah.
Go be an owner. I don't put too much stake in the minority owner thing though. Jay-Z was a minority owner, but he owned like 0.1 something % of the Nets. He didn't even have no super large stake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody was like, Jay-Z owned the Nets. Jay-Z owned. No, he didn't.
No, he don't. He can sit in the boardroom meeting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he might have a vote. And if they split up the pie as far as how much the team made throughout the year, he might even get a check. But that's it. That's it. Like, he has no say in any kind of hiring, firing, any kind of players who you're looking at, and you get a front row seat. Right. Fuck out of here.
So yeah, it's dope. I just don't put. It's dope for NBA Africa.
Yeah.
And the kind of the what somebody like Obama brings to NBA Africa.
Oh yeah,
that type of exposure.
It's a great look.
So that's just like J. Cole when he signed up for the team there. That's exposure. So it's good for the league. It's good for Barack. I just don't really put a lot of stake in the minority owner thing because you're a minority. That's what that means. You have a minor stake in the team. All right. So we gonna bridge the gap between basketball and entertainment. Well, sports and entertainment, really. You heard about the movie with Will Smith playing Richard Williams?
Oh yeah, seeing the trailer, uh, very excited about it. Very
Mm-hmm.
excited about it, man. I think it's gonna highlight how well he did as a father and just protecting his girls and believing in his girls.
Right,
I just hope it just really shows what we want to see.
right.
'Cause,
And shout out to Will Smith because
hmm
he lands them roles.
Oh yeah,
Like when it come to movies like this, he gonna land a role or two. He'll do his action movies. He'll do his you know bad boys and blowing shit up, jumping out of planes and shit. But then he'll come back and he'll give you like that movie with the doctor, even though his accent was fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? Concussion.
yeah.
Was that the name of the movie?
Yeah. Concussion. And I enjoyed that. I like the movie still.
Yeah, he'll give you those. He'll give you this King Richard movie. Pursuit of Happiness was cool. I like that movie. So he's real good at playing like these everyday men, these everyday black men who, a lot of black people look to as, kind of heroes.
Right.
Richard Williams is a black hero
He
in
is.
my eyes. You gave us Venus and Serena Williams.
hmm
You know, the best tennis player ever.
hmm
And I don't know how to describe Venus in a way without making it look like I'm taking something from her because
Yeah.
she was never as good as Serena, but when she came out, she was winning the shits.
She was winning. Like, dog.
She kicked the door in for Serena.
She did. She
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
did.
So,
Man.
And then as doubles, they was fucking dope. So,
Yeah. I can't wait to see it. November, I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
November,
Hell yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, and on that note, I ain't even got this on here, but I just thought about it. Respect come out in 2 weeks.
Okay.
The Aretha Franklin movie with Jennifer Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's gonna be dope.
I didn't know they was making it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
look, hey, I knew they was making it. A lot of people knew they was making. All y'all niggas out there that was pissed off that Cynthia Erivo played Aretha Franklin in that TV show, y'all better be at the
front and center.
Front and center. The line packed around the corner. That shit better sell out like a goddamn Tyler Perry movie, dog. Keep that fucking energy, cause y'all. Oh, Cynthia Erivo, she's not a black American. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do know that they was making this movie. They've been making this movie, and Jennifer Hudson has been talking about this shit. But whatever. I think it's gonna be dope, and I can't wait to see it.
Hey, that part.
Right. All right, so let's move on to. All right, so we know Donda's probably not coming out for a while.
Now I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did you hear the Jay-Z verse?
No, I didn't. Did you?
From what I heard, of course, they say the song is out, and they say Jay-Z's verse is pretty great.
What's the name of the song?
I can't remember. I did read the article, but I can't remember.
Was it an official release or was it some shit that was leaked?
I believe it was leaked. It was leaked, but I know.
I'll wait for the official release.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'll wait. It ain't. It's not that big a deal for me to run and listen to the leak. There's probably grainy quality or something. It's probably not even done. It probably ain't even mixed all the way down. You know how Kanye is. These motherfuckers is very meticulous with their craft, with their art. So a leaked version of the song ain't gonna do it justice.
Right. I agree.
But keeping on this Kanye topic, and the Donda, we talked about the listening party last week. It's a fan out there that's selling air from the listening party.
So I wonder, how did this work? So
$3,000 a bag.
So what, he just had air? How he trapped it? How he trapped the air?
You take a plastic bag and
you just seal that shit up?
You seal it.
If somebody bought it You got to get the.
Dog, anybody could.
You got to get a couple of these. Shut your dumb ass up. Shut up. You got to.
Like anybody could blow in a bag and seal it up and say this is air from the motherfucking listening party. How you know where it came from?
How you know? Exactly. How you know?
Unless like it got to be authentic. I got to see you at the listening party, filling up the bag, sealing it, then putting a stamp on it that this was done at this. I don't know. Fuck it. I wouldn't buy that shit anyway. But still, man. So niggas is crazy.
Ain't real talk, dude.
If you bought that bag,
all that, man. Stupid as hell. Stupid, man. Shoot, there's somebody out there like, man, I got some air, dog.
What you got the space head still?
Come on.
They need to hit him with that, man. Shit. But anyway, let's keep moving. All right. So what's up? We talked about Royce and Lupe a little bit last week.
Right.
So before we started recording, you had a little follow up to it.
Yeah. Two lyrical titans. Just seem like just their alpha maleness or whatever just got in the way of a friendship, man. It's just kind of crazy just to see their final thoughts on the situation. Because like still, even at this point, Royce the 5'9" still seems to be angry but not angry at the situation. Like you still like, hey, this is rectifiable, but I still kind of want to punch you in your shit kind of deal.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
I like the diss tracks. I feel like it was healthy. I think in a way it kind of makes it does make Royce look a little weird in his space, but it's like they overcomplicated something so simple and so subjective, and they just got in their feelings about it.
Yeah. I went back to both their pages, like after we had the episode, and then I was like, man, I don't see no new music, so I lost interest.
Yeah,
like I'm not. Bro, I'm 38 years old, dog. I ain't got time to be sitting here watching another two niggas go back and forth arguing and shit.
no, you're right. You're right.
Saying?
It's so much other stuff that matters, like, and as far as like rap, like being an official rap head who's definitely into rap, I'm into battle rap and all that stuff, and it's like, dog, if one person doesn't display that kind of energy, you just should not act like you can go there.
Right.
Royce the 5'9" battled Mr. Fab back in the day. He dropped a verse. I saw it live, and whatever the case may be. He dropped the verse. The verse wasn't even aimed at Mr. Fab.
Yeah.
Mr. Fab is an awesome freestyler in which he can direct. Like even in that particular instance, in that particular time frame, it would look like Royce the 5'9" lost or looked like the worst MC.
Yeah.
But in career wise and what has been accomplished, Royce the 5'9" is way better than Mr. Fab.
Yeah.
And I like Mr. Fab. I like the way he rapped too. But in comparison, you can't compare him. But he's just more of a battle type guy. And Royce is a songwriter.
Right.
And a great ass rapper. And it's like, it's really, really crazy, man. But I still feel like it's healthy for rap. Because y'all still, even though y'all two going back and forth, y'all upset, you guys are 99.9% better than the rest of these niggas that's rapping.
Right. So, what we didn't mention last week is that both of them had a podcast together. So basically, for right now, they just setting that shit aside. Like we just gonna go our separate ways for the time being, and then once cooler heads prevail, maybe they'll come back to it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's like clearly Lupe said, "Hey, I don't have any ill intentions. I don't want to fight this nigga. I don't want to do nothing." And it's like Royce the 5'9" say something similar like that, but it's like he wouldn't say that shit to my face. Yeah. This nigga's a liar.
Royce be ready to smack somebody, dog.
Yeah. So it's like that's his fuse. So it's like it's still weird energy, but the fact is, hey, okay, you guys are talking about bars and good music and great music and doing something together. That's what I want to hear. We want to hear the good shit. Like,
hey, if they got two more diss tracks in them, I'll go listen to them.
Yeah, yeah. And if it make other people rap, then rap. Like to me, in my opinion, this is the way I feel. There's a void in rap music right now. Like the me, like dog, Moneybag Yo. This nigga got a song, a beatbox. What the fuck is that?
Oh, you talking about Chopper make a beat?
Dog, that dog. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
Fuck the
that
Migo.
shit is funny to me, dog. Like just every time I hear it on the radio, the spot 'em got 'em shit. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
dumb ass shit. But guess what?
It's a dumb song, but it's like kids love it. It's a
Right,
catchy song. Like
right. But that would be a parody song. When it was coming
yeah,
out. I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
yeah. Like see, with me with hip hop, dog, this is why I don't take the shit so fucking serious anymore, dog. Like back in the day, I was like, we get this trash off. Now it's like if it's like that type of rap, my kids like it. I'll let them listen to it and bob my head a little bit, like have fun with them, cause it's a funny song to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't let myself get angry at these whack rappers no more because I see they lane now.
Oh yes.
I see
definitely.
they lane and I see where the shit going. When I want to listen to music, dog, I know where my music is. I got my playlist. I got files on top of files on top of folders on top of folders in my computer, dog.
Yes, sir.
When I want to go listen to my music, I know where to go. I got Pandora, I got Spotify, I got Tidal. Dog, search is your friend. I don't have to listen to the radio if I don't want to.
You know I don't.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
But when I do turn it on,
You know, if
my
it's trash,
face is
it's
like
trash.
yuck.
Yeah, if it's trash, it's trash. Now it's just like, dog, this song is so goofy, dog. You gotta laugh. Chopper make a beatbox.
Like, dog, what's wrong with this
Get on
nigga?
my like, all right, dog.
Okay.
Shit funny. But yeah, man, let's move on.
Yes, sir.
Kind of keeping in that vein. What do you know about this the baby situation when he was at Rolling Loud and he said he had the comments on gay people and AIDS.
So man, look, I saw what he said. It was bad, but it wasn't taken out of it was taken out of context, and they just kind of like just expanded on it. Like just like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire. He said something to the effect of, mentioning them. And because he mentioned them, and it made it seem like, AIDS is just a gay disease.
He said
What he
if
said.
if you in here without HIV, AIDS, or any of them other diseases that make you die in 2 or 3 weeks, put your hands up. And then he said, if you ain't suck no dick in the parking lot, put your hands up.
There you go. So he was like, that's a homophobic thing, supposedly.
I mean, and then I saw his video where he was explaining it, and I got it. I'm like, all right, I get it, but the people that's mad at you, they gonna take this and they gonna run.
They gonna run,
and
with
they
it.
did. So he ain't gonna he can't win for losing.
So Ti came out in defense of what he's saying. So he's like,
and they but
that's T.I. He already got it.
just like that.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, sir. And the thing about it was like, okay, it's freedom of speech.
Anybody that come out in defense of the baby is going to get
and they jumped on him.
chastised.
So it's like, dog, it's a double standard. So
Yeah.
so then it's like, okay, so because he said that, then it's like, so I guess he made mention of Lil Nas X, and then it's like, and so then he says, then Lil Nas X says something like
say
this
shit about Lil Nas X.
at all, 0%. So look, so what his post said, he said, I'm starting to think you niggas is gay because y'all stay on my dick. That what he said. I'm like,
Lil Nas X said that shit.
yeah, that what he said.
But see, look,
ain't no one gonna jump
he
out and
can
say nothing
that
to
shit.
him.
You know why? Because he gay.
Yeah.
But look, we had this conversation about bullies, dog, and I ain't talking about Lil Nas X being a bully. I'm talking about the whole community.
Yep.
The man came out and said he didn't say nothing about gay people.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
He never said if you ain't gay, put your hands up. He ain't like he said that shit. Who the hell knocking on my door like that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't. Y'all be all Elton John came out and all these other people came out. Like, y'all don't even really know who this is, but soon as something happened where they say something that might be against gay people, the whole community come out and want to burn the nigga down and cancel him. And bro, this nigga still gonna make money. People still gonna come to his shows. Y'all ain't stopping nothing. This nigga put another song out. That shit gonna be a hit in a week.
Hey, just like that. But it's just I just sometimes you just to me, and I mean it's how we always trying to bring stuff, and it's like okay, I just want black people to get a clue, because the way these folks jump on shit, y'all Negroes, y'all need to start jumping on some shit. Like just jump on some shit in support of us and
Right.
be unapologetic because when it comes to these other causes, they come out in droves. They come out in droves just to be like, oh, cancel, cancel, cancel.
Right.
Y'all niggas need to cancel some of this shit. You need to cancel some of this gay shit. I don't know.
Hey.
Cancel it. Too. Like you ain't a part of their community.
Hey,
You think you are.
It's some gay people need to be motherfucking canceled.
I'm telling you.
Ed Buck. And he probably is canceled, but it's other motherfuckers just like him need to be motherfucking canceled. Goddamn. And that was last on a quick hitter list, but shit, since I said his name,
guilty. That nigga is guilty.
Yes, sir.
9 felony charges.
You going to jail? You going to jail? You going to jail?
I love
9.
that shit, dog.
9. Dog. This nigga drugged the two, and these are two gay black men. They was there. Ed Buck gay.
I see. I saw the pictures of them. Something ain't look
Yeah,
right.
these was two gay black men. He had black, like, I don't really, cause I don't know this dude like that. I don't really know what he do, but the story I heard is that he invites black people over and makes them do all type of drugs and drug them up so they can perform all type of nasty shit. But these two was over there and they OD'd.
Yeah.
They OD'd and they died. And his ass went to jail.
Guilty. That nigga is guilty.
Fuck you, Ed Buck.
Fuck you, dog.
And another and keeping up on the niggas going to jail, Ronnie O'Neal, 3 life sentences.
Guilty. That nigga is guilty.
Ronnie O'Neal.
You going to jail? You going to jail?
Hey, straight up, dog.
Hey, they gonna fuck you up, bruh. If they ain't already did. Nigga.
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
Shit.
Some niggas, like you said, it's fuck 'em. Fuck that nigga, dog.
Hell yeah, man. Fuck 'em.
Fuck him. Fuck him up against the wall.
That's what they gonna do to that nigga in jail.
Hey, nigga.
Hey, man. Shit, man. But look, dog. All right, let's what we gonna do, man? I'm about to call our homeboy real quick.
Yes, sir.
Let's get him on this phone and we gonna get this conversation started. So we got a good one for y'all. We'll be back. All right. So we back, man. We back. This is the FTSD, the Fuck That Shit Dog podcast. I'm your boy Veezy.
Yeah, this Qurious.
Yep. And we got a special guest with us today. Our homeboy.
CEO of Hunter's Sauces.
Hunter's Sauces.
King of Foods around this bitch.
It's Hunter's Sauces and Seasonings, right?
Yes, sir. Hunter's Sauces and Seasonings. www.kingdomfoods.com. All-purpose seasoning, sauces, and marinades for meat, seafood, and vegetables for indoor and outdoor cooking. Low sodium.
Hell yeah. I like that spiel too, bro.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
I like that spiel. Like, he got that shit down pat. But shit, but yeah. And we kind of went over this topic a little bit yesterday. We kind of had a small discussion when I called you yesterday and filled you in on today's topic. But we spoke on it a little bit at the beginning of the show, and I kind of want to just like give like kind of a intro to basically where this came from. So there was a post on Instagram. I can't even remember who it was that posted. I want to say it was Zam Super, but I'm not sure. But she was like, black business owners don't use the black owned label or don't categorize your business as black owned on Instagram because they use it to shadow ban. That's me paraphrasing. And you look in the comments and everybody, yeah, IG always do that and fuck IG, blah blah. Fuck IG, but you know how people react to shit like that. But I get on the post and I pose the question. Okay, I say, okay, then how are we supposed to find black-owned businesses? So how are we supposed to find y'all? My comment gets blown the hell up. Motherfuckers left and right hitting me with the, oh y'all, you lazy. You don't want to put in the work. The customers need to go out of their way to seek out black-owned businesses. And I'm like, all right, I understand that. That's all well and good. But as a consumer, it's more convenient to be able to type in a keyword or click a link that says black owned and be able to find a list of black owned businesses. Correct?
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's
So
Yeah,
easy. It
I
makes it
agree.
easy.
yeah. So basically, I had all these back and forths with everybody with all these other people, and then I went to Facebook and made a separate post, and it basically boiled down to, you know, why are, and this is kind of where I want to get your take, Kelly, because it was like, why are black business owners, why do they feel entitled to our patronage, pretty much? Um,
Um, uh-huh.
Basically on the strength of, if it's, you
No,
know,
I get your question.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get your question. So my take is, it go both ways, right? Both parties have a responsibility. The black-owned businesses have responsibilities, and the consumers have responsibilities. Now, as far as the black-owned businesses, you're right. If I'm looking for a black-owned dry cleaners and there's 15 in the city, I can't get on the phone and call 15 people to see which one is black-owned.
right,
You got to make it a little easy. Okay, IG maybe shadow banning. Okay, you have Google, you have Facebook.
right, right, right,
You could do Facebook ads. You could do little YouTube videos. You could, I don't know if people still, like there's different ways to get the word out or what have you. You have to do it on your end because it's still a business. It's something. It's called marketing and advertising. So you
mm-hmm,
have to market and advertise your business. You have to do that. And as black businesses, you do have to, you know, it is difficult, and you do have to go through obstacles that other groups don't have to go to, and that shadow banning is probably accurate. It probably is,
right,
but you still got to figure out a way. You know what I mean? But there is a responsibility for the black-owned business to market and advertise their business so people can know who they are, so folks can patronize. But on the other end, the responsibility is also on the consumer as
right,
far as buying black. As a consumer, you just can't dap a man up or give somebody a a, a verbal shout out. Okay, okay, I see what you're doing, man. Keep it up. No,
yeah.
man.
You got to
If you have a good
patronize,
product or service, you need to put bread behind it, especially if it's of quality. No matter like what it is, a product or service, especially, you know, with good. I mean, if it's a great product or service, I know definitely you want to expect good customer service. I mean, that goes without saying, but as a consumer, we need to all need to have a responsibility into buying black. And I do think that a black business owner should have an expectation of, okay, there's a black barber, there's a white barber, whatever. And if you black, you need to sit in my damn chair. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna sit in his chair. I do think that that there should be somewhat of an entitlement, especially if you have a great product or service. So
right.
I kind of.
And in that aspect, I agree with you, because it's like, most of the times, like if I'm searching for something black owned, I will seek them out. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even the point of not wanting to search. Black black consumers have been seeking out black businesses. You know what I'm saying? Let's put that out on the table. Let's go back all the way to, let's say let's say when it became trendy. So Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, right? When it started becoming trendy to buy black, they had the whole Bank Black rollout with Killer Mike and all them. A few years back, you remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So and when I say trendy, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that there haven't been black people who bought from black owned business and did business with black businesses before then. I'm just saying that, you know, there's a whole movement now. Buy black is a hashtag. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't.
Yes. Could I speak on that as a black business owner?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so what we see is, when something bad happens, everybody wants to buy black, buy Black Friday, Blackout Friday or whatever when something terrible
Yeah. Yeah.
happens. But then after 6 to 8 months, people kind of go back into whatever, but that should be the norm, like damn near once a month, like they have first Fridays and you have every first Black Friday, like every first Friday of every month, everybody, this needs to be the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like this should not just be, I mean, art, this is your lifestyle, buying black. That's your lifestyle. But the average black person, I'm not sure if that's their lifestyle because I'm doing it all the time or whatever, and
Yeah.
we really need to make that a lifestyle and not something fucked up happen or whatever. So now all of a sudden, we need to,
And 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 right there is my point. So let's say we want more black people to purchase from black businesses. And you have sites out there that actually push for things like this. You got We Buy Black that's been doing this shit for a long ass time, for where it's like, they push a bunch of black businesses on their website. You can purchase either from the website or they have a link out to them. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's just say we want to get more people, more black people to buy from black owned businesses. Right? Now,
yes,
in that, you can't expect these people that you want to start purchasing from black companies to just do all the work and finding the companies on their own. The companies themselves should want to seek out any venue that allows them to be categorized. Like, I'm looking for a black pizzeria. Where can I find a black owned pizzeria? Go to this website, black owned pizzerias. Boom, here's a list of black owned pizzerias. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. With that, man, you have the We Buy Blacks and things of that nature. A lot of those sites, unfortunately, are kind of, when you go on there, it's like a big flea market. It's kind of all over the place, and a part of it is because they don't have the financial backing. I hope I'm not going completely
No,
off with
you
this,
you going you going to
but
where I was going, because I was
but
talking about
but like
the directories.
here's the thing, man. To run something like that, to run a clean directory to, let's say, the uh, the the white pages for black businesses or whatever, you need big financial backing. And what usually happens is somebody has a great idea and things of that nature, and as soon as momentum starts to happen, now all of a sudden, Jay-Z want to do one, Rick Ross want to do one,
Right.
and now
Instead of funding the ones that are already.
yeah, and now black people started to get now one. All of us were starting to funnel in one direction and put our money in one direction. Now we're back scattered again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
and
it's
I
like
agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
it's like anytime we get more like momentum, everybody want to jump on the bandwagon and do their own version. And it's like, and then sometimes I wonder, well, damn, well, okay, We Buy Black lost their momentum. Instead of Jay and those, instead of you putting your money behind them as investors because they have the momentum,
Uh-huh.
you quote unquote do your own. But then all of a sudden, when they stifle, I'm sorry, I'm making the words, when they stifle whatever, and now y'all disappear. Like, now I started to, be a conspiracy theorist at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because, you get what I'm saying?
Right. I agree. I agree, because I remember when that came out that Jay-Z and Puff was getting ready to do one, but then it was like, they were in the development stages, but then people were pointing out, yo, you got Wait by Black, you got official Black Wall Street, you have all these other directories that could really use funding from two billionaires, damn near. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like why
saying?
don't you just be big investors? And I mean, shit, like like they already have the momentum. So now I start to wonder, like, what's really going on, But
Right.
I mean, that's neither here or there. But that usually happens when we get momentum. Something tends to, always happens to kind of scatter us. We get scattered again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that man, if we had a funnel or a direction on where we could buy black owned products and it was clean and put together, man. Like, oh my goodness, man. But it's things are so scattered, man. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of it's difficult, but you really have to be intentional.
Right.
You really have to be
I like that
you
word.
like to buy black. You have to be intentional
Right.
if you're gonna do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're gonna when you go grocery shopping every week, you go to the grocery store, but you know what? There's a farmers market somewhere in your city that has a black farmer that sells some kind of produce. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And get your little produce. At least 10% of your groceries are going towards a black. Okay, let's say 90% is going to big time food chains, but at least 10% of your dollars in groceries or produce is going towards a black man rather than zero.
Right. Right.
Because just think, I mean, because when you think about it, let's say if all of us, if all of us put 10% of our income in black everything, you know what I'm saying, in black produce, in black cosmetic products, in black this and black that and black this and black that. I mean, wow, can you imagine how, where we'll be right now? Just 10%.
Right. And then you already know, like, the blueprint is out there because I'm not sure if, like, Powernomics, Dr. Claude Anderson, he
Yes, sir.
put the blueprint out there for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I always talk about manufacturing because
Yes, sir.
you know what we need is to cut out that middleman.
No, you're right though. You're right. A lot. We all have middleman. You're
Because
right.
yeah, because we talk about circulating dollars, but I mean, all right, you can go to a black owned restaurant. That black owned restaurant more than likely gets their food and they
Of course.
supplies from a white business. You can
Of
you can
course.
you can you can buy T-shirts and short. You can buy all your clothes from a black owned clothing company. They get their
Yeah.
T-shirts from. They probably get the
There you go.
T-shirts from Jiffy Shirts.
I mean, even my products or whatever,
You know what I'm
where do
saying?
I get my spices and ingredients and labels and glass and
Right,
like
right. Like
and
we
I
don't
thought
make
about
that
this
shit.
like think about it. Every time a black man gets like even we have a black owned business, every dollar you make, white people get paid 5, 6 times before you even make a dollar
Exactly, exactly.
for every dollar you make.
Like, and that's that's honestly why I believe they really don't. They don't. They that keeps the economy moving. Is where I'm going because they know black businesses for the most part rely on white businesses to stay afloat. And if
Yeah.
if there are black manufacturing companies out there or black suppliers out there, you know, yes, seek them out, but let's look at it this way. A consumer's most valuable asset is his time, right?
Hmm.
Your time's more valuable than your money. And especially for a business. So let's say you're a black business and you're looking to work with other black businesses. You're looking for other black suppliers, right?
Hmm.
Now as a black business, you can put all your time into seeking these businesses out, which takes time away from you focusing on your business,
Hmm.
or you can save time, be able to, search black owned whatever I need, whatever whatever supply you need, black owned this, and they pop
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the convenience that I was talking about. And they jump down my throat. Oh, convenience. You niggas is just lazy. Y'all don't want to put it in the work. We ain't gonna get under the white man's thumb if y'all niggas don't want to, you know, put it in the work to, like, dog. Everybody's
Oh,
most valuable asset is their time.
yeah.
If I'm using up all my time searching, by the
You
time
know,
I'm done with my search, bro, I'm spent. I ain't gonna want to buy
ex-
shit.
that's why I use the term buying black and not supporting black owned business or whatever. There's a difference between supporting and buying black. When you buy black, I'm a black business owner, but I still have a business. I still have a market. I have to
Mm-hmm.
advertise. I still have to use the utmost customer service. I still need to have the, I still need to have the best of the best, experience and products or what have you. I just, am I making sense?
Yeah,
But yeah, but it's like you still have to market and advertise, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
at the end of the day.
hell yeah. And you want more time to be able to do that than to be, all right, man. I got these spices, but I need I need jars and lids to put them in. But I want to work with I want to work with black suppliers. Ring, ring, ring.
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? Looking for some supplies and some lids. Are y'all black on? Nah, we not black on. Click. Hello.
Yeah.
Johnson's jars and lids. Are y'all black on? No, we're not black on. Click.
I
Hey,
mean, I mean, I
Smith
mean, yeah,
jars
like
and lids. Bro, I could be doing so much other shit.
Yeah, like we gotta do on the business side, we have to do a better job networking and we have to do things better on our end as well.
Right.
But there is responsibility on the both business owner and the consumer when it comes to us. But yeah, like as a business owner, you still have a business to run. And part of business, again, I keep saying this is marketing and advertising. You got to let
Yeah.
people know who you are and where you are.
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. And use every avenue, every
Absolutely. And
resource.
and and, I, and I also say this too. I think one thing that would help the experience with black-owned business and the consumer, a lot of times when we don't get the best experience, whether it's the product, service, or customer service or what have you, we say, man, bump that, man. I ain't going there no more, or whatever. But then when we do that, a lot of times, or some of the times, they don't even know what they're lacking in, or
Right.
then I could be the owner and I may have an employee that she's on point while I'm there, but then when I leave, she's not on point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she gives you a shitty experience, and I know nothing about it or whatever. Instead of me getting feedback on the experience, I could get, I'd rather fire her. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
sometimes we we don't give the business an opportunity to correct their mistake. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we don't want to say it to a person's face because we don't want to offend them or anything of that nature. But everybody has an Instagram business page, everybody has a Facebook business page, and everybody has a contact number. But we need to start giving people feedback
Man, you know what
on
I
things
think it
that they
is?
need to correct.
You know what I think it is? With black people, we so confrontational with each other. But at the same time, like, it ain't in a face-to-face sense. Because you a lot of, let's put it this way. Black people don't want to criticize because we know how black people react to
That's
criticism.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you
That's why I
going to, if
shoot an
you going
email
to,
or DM or whatever, but to say I ain't going to them no more, or whatever. We gotta give a person a chance to correct their mistake.
right.
You get. That's just kind of how I feel about it because again, I mean, maybe I'm wrong or whatever, but that's kind of how I feel rather than saying, fuck it, I ain't going there no more. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows? That chick kind of got fired the next day. And now,
Dog,
I mean, am I making sense?
dog. You know
Yes, sir.
you know how many times, people done went back to McDonald's after they had their food messed up?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many times
True.
people dog, you go to Foot Locker and you buy a box of shoes, you get home, the shoes are scuffed up. You
True,
go
true,
right
true,
back,
true, true.
say, hey, the shoes were scuffed up. They give you a new bruh. Black people in those instances, you go to a black restaurant, your food come back, it's the wrong order. Y'all niggas don't get nothing right. And go
Yeah.
online, shitting on the company website. Didn't even like where is the excuse me, this isn't what I ordered. Can you bring it back? And on the flip side, because when that happens, it's a waitress with a shitty ass attitude. You know, dog, I done been to so many black restaurants, and we joke about it. We joke about like when you go to a black restaurant, if the service is shitty, then the food is slamming. That's a joke in the black community. It's especially when we talking about Jamaican restaurants.
Oh, bro, I was about to say this, right? So, like, let me ask this question, right? This is a question, real talk, right?
Like I'm not saying
In
I'm not
our
saying all
community,
Jamaican restaurants is
no, no,
bad.
no,
I'm just saying like that's a
no,
running
no,
joke.
no,
That
yeah,
if the
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But art, watch this, watch this. I'm sorry, shit.
You good? You
Um,
good? Just keep going.
what's your name on here?
Just keep going.
bruh, Veezy, man.
Beezy, there you go. Beezy, let me ask this question. So, like you said, with black-owned business, right?
Yeah,
Black-owned business, you got shitty customer service, but then the food or the product or service is slamming, right?
yeah,
Right. Let's say you go for a chick, like it could be a service, it could be a chick get her nails, but the black girl, rude or she's coarse or whatever, right? But then I feel like, what about when we go to other places where they're rude, their customer service sucks? We kind of still spend bread with them.
right. And they food ain't even seasoned.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like when we go to the, like, let's say we
That's
go
a
to the
joke,
Asian person, or we go to or we go to people that's outside our communities. They treat us like shit, but we still spend bread.
dog. They treat us worse. Nigga, you done seen all them videos where the Asian store owners is beating the shit out of black women? The black lady probably went right back because she needed her hair.
Yeah.
Come on.
And by the way, as a business owner, I love Asian people. I'm just using it as an example.
Dog, I'm saying this. You are the guest. I'm gonna say what I say. You can
Yeah.
be PC, but I'm gonna
Oh
say
no,
what the
no, no,
fuck
no,
I
no,
mean.
no, because I made an example of Asian people. But I'm just saying, in our black community, we'll be like, man, see, that's why I'm support black-owned business, because of the customer service. But then we'll go to people outside of our black community or whatever, and the customer service suck, but we
Mm-hmm.
deal with it. And and I'm not saying we got to deal with crappy customer service. I do think as black-owned business, we need to tighten that up for real, for real, for real.
Hell yeah.
But I'm just saying, we're just so quick to say I ain't going to them no more. Where we go to other people outside of us and we spend big bread.
That's that two-way street, bro. That's that two-way street that we talk about. When you have, the consumers that have a responsibility to black-owned businesses to expect quality service, but when it's not received, to offer criticism as a means to help that business resolve the issue and better themselves. And then
Fine.
on the flip side, businesses have a responsibility to the consumer to provide quality service
An
and
experience.
yeah, and accept criticism when that service isn't given.
Indeed, indeed.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's a two-way
Mm-hmm,
street. It's a
mm-hmm,
two-way
yeah,
street. Like
yeah,
with any business. Like like when you first said like you expect black people to patronize you because you're black, which is understood. But there's a difference between expectations and entitlement.
mm-hmm,
Like I know you not walking around like, when I'm black, y'all better buy from me. That's entitlement.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm black. Y'all better
Well, well,
y'all gotta
well,
y'all need y'all should be buying from me because I'm black. Not
well,
not
I
because
well.
not because my products are the shit. Not because my seasonings
Okay.
slap. Not because that Caribbean jerk sauce is fire, bro. Bro, that
Yeah.
Caribbean jerk sauce fire.
I mean, now let me say this too now, and I could be dead wrong with this. I definitely could be dead wrong. Yes, I do think that my products are amazing. I think my products are probably the best, right? I
Yeah.
also feel like, bro, if you look like me, and if you open your cabinet and nobody in your cabinet looks like you or whatever, and I'm presenting you a good seasoning or sauce or marinade. You use sauces and marinades every single day when you're cooking. I mean, so you season your food,
Right.
even if you use salt and pepper. I got something for that or whatever. So to not even think about giving me an opportunity to see if I could bring some quality in your life as far as with my products or whatever,
Right.
I do feel a little entitled because it's like,
What I mean,
how
that's what
could
I'm
you
saying. Like
go to
that's
the
an expectation, not an entitlement. Like you
okay.
expect because on the one side, your product is great. But on the other side, you know, hey, I'm a black man, I got my business, and who better to support me at this stage than my people? You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? That's an expectation,
Hmm.
you know.
Yes, sir.
So, but it's got to be clear. So it's like, okay, so what's the difference between entitlement and expectation? So it's like, do I feel entitled to, as a business owner, do you feel entitled to those dollars? Or, on the other side is to say expectation. I expect you to at least hear me out.
Yeah. Like entitlement is y'all should be buying my services because I'm black. Expectations is y'all should be buying my services because I give a quality product and I would love your support because I'm black. Like I mean, that's the way I see the difference.
Yeah, because I definitely expect at least an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at least try it out. Like I
Yeah,
got this product.
or yeah,
I
yes,
believe it's the
exactly.
shit.
Yeah,
I believe it's the
exactly,
shit, and I would love your support and further patronage. You know, try it out. Try that.
exactly,
That's how you get return customers. That's
most definitely.
you know that's why when you go in the grocery store, they every time they march out a new product, they put samples out. They give
Hmm.
you. I'm not saying you do this. I'm just saying like
No,
they
no, no,
no
no,
no
no,
no.
no, no, no.
This is
I get
just the
some. No, yeah,
example. Like they
yeah.
give out the free shit.
I'm
It's just
saying that's
like
what I do. Like
it's like the
I actually
drug
allow
dealers
people.
when
I
they
actually
got
allow
niggas
people to
hooked
say,
on crack. They gave
yeah,
crack
yeah,
away
because
for free. The
yeah.
niggas
No, I
came
was gonna
back.
say. Yeah, and I was gonna say I actually allow customers to sample, like to taste my products. I allow them to taste my products
Yeah,
before they purchase.
that's how we was at the at homecoming them years back.
Okay, okay.
We not gonna speak on the entire homecoming now. But that's when you was getting the ball rolling on the sauces and seasonings though.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I brought up that. But hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, and that's why I wanted to call you, bro. And I appreciate your input on that topic because, like, I the thing that had me just boiling was this person is talking at me like this. Ain't even said what his business is. You know what I'm saying? I go on his Instagram page. Nigga got 92 followers. Dog, this nigga said to me, cause he asked me, no, he said something in the comment. Cause we like at first the conversation was cordial. And he asked a question like, what type of business do you have? I said, currently I'm not a business owner. I'm speaking from the perspective of a consumer. And then I wrote my perspective. I guarantee you this nigga didn't read it because the next thing he said is, "Oh, you don't even have no business and you up in here talking. You know how niggas is, man." I'm like, dog, you. I already see where it's
Honestly,
going, and that's where I was like, oh, so it's this type of motherfucking.
well, Well, can I say this is also a difference between having a business and having a hustle. You know what I mean? Everybody has a hustle, and when things don't go the way they're supposed to go, people get disgruntled. They make excuses.
Yeah, I
So
don't
it
even
sounds
know if
like
he
he
had
doesn't even have a business.
I don't know what it
It
was.
sounds like he has a hustle that he picks up here and there, and he blames the world. I'm just saying,
92
like a
followers sound
lot
like a
of people
troll to
out
me.
here, have had products and services, but how many people actually, you know, so how many people are actually incorporated, you know what I'm saying? Have a
Yeah,
business account and things
yeah.
of that nature. So it sounds like that guy just kind of, I'm not even gonna call it a hustle, like he kind of just has an idea.
I don't I
You know what
don't
I'm
I don't know. I don't know enough to even confirm or deny, bro. It's just I made and my question it was posed because this conversation, the question derives from black people always telling other black people to stop doing something or to not do something. Like we always want to take something away from black people that they're accustomed to without giving them alternatives. So my question was basically, what's the alternative?
Can you give an
Don't
example? Can you give
Here's
an
the example.
example?
Here's the example. Don't use the black owned category in Instagram. Instead, use this to let your customers know you're
Understood.
black owned. The original post was don't use black owned as a category because they shadow ban, blah, 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 and nothing else. So my question was, so how are we supposed to find black businesses? Because that, like, when you look at Instagram, it's the same thing. That the black owned category and putting hashtag black owned in your bio is the same thing. It's the same
Okay.
thing. The same algorithm. If you click on hashtag black owned, you're gonna see every post that has hashtag black owned and every page that has hashtag black owned.
Okay.
Now if you go to that business category black owned, you'll see every business that is categorized as black owned. It works the same way,
Hmm.
except black owned. That way, it kind of weeds out all the random posts that don't have anything to do with a business. That you know how the Instagram hustle is. A lot of people they just flood their posts with links to draw, to draw traffic to that post. I do it when we post the links for the podcast.
Hmm.
I link in bio, explore page, FTSD podcast, hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag podcast everywhere. Shit like that. But that draws people to, if they click on that hashtag, my post gonna pop up, and you'll see some traffic coming to the page because of that. You know.
By the way, man, your algorithms are going hard on my YouTube page. Like every time I'm on YouTube, you guys pop up on my algorithm. So
Hell
y'all doing
yeah,
something
that's
right.
what's up. That's
So
what's up.
I got Kevin Samuels, I got and I got FTSD right
Hey,
right
hey,
with
hey,
him.
hey, 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 hey. We don't mention that V word on this podcast, sir.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay,
definitely bleeping that shit out.
yeah.
I'm definitely bleeping that shit out. You won't get no
Okay,
spins from me. The
yeah,
culture vulture will
man.
not get any spins from me. You ain't apologized to Minister Farrakhan? No, thank you,
Oh
sir.
yeah, that's right.
But
Yeah.
hell yeah, Kelly Hunter, glad to have you on the show, my brother.
I appreciate it, man. www.kingdomfoods.com. Veezy and Qurious, FTSD, man. Number one podcast in America.
Yes, sir. All right, fam.
All right, peace.
All right. Yes, sir. Good conversation.
Not
Good
bad at all.
conversation. Hell yeah. Ready to get back to the rest of these quick hitters?
Yes, sir.
All right. White people.
Saw it. Interesting. Goddamn. Goddamn. Shoot, man. Hit one of them keys. Shoot, something.
Which one?
Hey, fuck. Yeah.
That's what need to happen to all you
Yeah.
nasty motherfuckers
Yeah,
that don't
like,
bathe.
and they say like, oh, we don't bathe our kids. Are you serious? Like germs, fungus, bacteria.
They talking about like, and then it wasn't just that, you know, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis
Yeah.
said that. It was the fucking barrage of tweets under that. I don't understand people that do that. Why would you bathe your kids every day or every other day?
The black people
that
on
dries
there,
your skin out. The niggas was going
like they was like, no, y'all nasty as shit.
I seen one was like, I see why the Moors had to come teach y'all nasty motherfuckers how to bathe.
Nasty as fuck. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy as hell. Hey, wash your ass, people. Wash your ass.
Point blank.
Especially
period.
if you going out into the public, man. It be like nasty people like that go to work every day and they don't bathe but once a week
and want to dap you up. Shut the fuck up.
Sweaty and sticky and
don't touch my hand,
bruh. In Florida, it is hot, y'all. It is hot every day. In the winter, it is hot. Why the hell you not bathing every day?
You gotta go in the shower and do like my mom said.
A little sticky. I'm bath time.
Let the water beat your ass real quick. Let the water just beat your ass.
That's the water in your ass.
Straight up.
Nasty motherfuckers, man. Had to get that funny shit out the way. Dog. All right, so this last quick hitter is it's 3 quick hitters. I'm just gonna sum up into one. So they had the January 6th hearings that started, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the black officer, his name's Harry Dunn. He's testifying up there, and he's like, "No one ever called me a nigger while I was in my uniform of a Capitol."
I thought he said testify. He said they did, so he said he didn't.
He said he never. No. Until then, until that day, no one had ever called him a nigger while he was wearing. Like, I didn't believe it was possible that white people, like, sir.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You a nigga. You are a nigga.
You don't fuck about your uniform. Nigga, this is America.
You still a nigga.
That nigga was surprised. Still nigga. Are you serious? I never thought it was possible. He called
surprise, motherfucker.
You a nigga. That nigga still up on that goddamn. Up until January 6th, I didn't know that I could be called a nigga while I was wearing my Capitol Police officer uniform, sus. They called me nigga, and I was like, what, me?
Me? Hey, you glad you ain't have me in the courtroom? I'll be like, oh, you don't say.
Nigga, you didn't know?
You didn't know?
What?
Hey, that shit is crazy. Oh well, but you know what? What about these hearings is just so crazy. It's like you guys, they're literally spending hours of tax money discussing the most obvious shit. You were literally sitting here like questioning what the fuck happened. You should round up the motherfuckers.
This shit
and be done with it.
Treason.
It was treason. What are we talking about? They want to figure out who had certain conversations to motivate this certain thing from going. It was a collective effort. There's a group of supporters that believe that they're losing their America. So they took action and they didn't like the results. That's the end of it.
Like, dog, this is why
it's open and shut.
This is why I understand how the Confederate flag is allowed to fly in this country. Because this is brink of a civil war, if you ask me. Brink of a civil war.
Right.
But what was the Civil War? Y'all motherfuckers ain't letting us do what we want. You won't let us have slaves. You won't let the southern states, basically do what the fuck we want.
Right.
So guess what? Nigga, we don't want to be in your part of America no more.
We secede,
We're going to be our own part of motherfucking America and call ourselves the Confederate States of America. And y'all can be the United States. What's the difference between United and Confederate? I don't fucking know.
Hey, except basically they're a loose association of states that get together for a common cause, and which was to go to war with the Union.
And
Bullshit.
And keep slaves.
And keep slaves. And sip tea and keep those plantations rolling.
Fuck them! Fuck them up against the wall!
Straight up, man. Fuck them. Oh, fuck everybody who thought they'd be in this insurrection bullshit and think they weren't going to be held accountable.
You about to lose your job.
All of y'all.
You about to lose your job. Get this dance.
Yeah.
My nigga, man. Hey.
So look, dog. So I mean, so this is my thing. So you have like, to me, the emergence of these subgroups that are happening are causing such a stir. So now you have, of course, you have the Democrats versus Republicans. The Republicans say we're losing our America. You got the anti-vaxxers versus people who are getting vaccinated for whatever reason.
Yep.
You know, black versus white, Asians versus everybody who says that they're getting abused.
Yeah.
It's just really crazy. And like, all in the midst of that, the people who have the power or the people who make decisions continue to politicize and manipulate the public into believing a narrative. So it's like everybody's scattered. No one's united in no shape, form, or fashion.
No type of unity.
So it's a really, really strange space we're in. And all in the matter of that, you got a motherfucking virus that is terrorizing the country.
Hey.
Come on.
Hey. So how much is they charging to let niggas on the spaceship? Can I get on one of them?
Hey,
I ain't got 250,000.
No.
Can y'all put me on the payment plan?
Something. It's gonna be really weird.
I'm like Chris Rock. How about I give you $1.50? Y'all just let me sniff the jet fuel.
That's it. Just a few times.
Just let me touch the spaceship and make and dream that I went with y'all.
Hey, it's it's getting there. It's getting there, man.
Niggas is gonna want to leave Earth, dog. Seriously.
Because, man, the way things are going, and it's like, dog, I put like this: no matter what party or whatever, or no matter whatever affiliation you with, dog, they just don't give a fuck.
I don't know why white people want to leave Earth. So, white people, everything wrong with Earth, it's pretty much started with y'all.
Hey,
I'm not. Let's be clear. I'm not saying like one white person, like you as a particular white person, you know, are involved. I mean, y'all as a people, like historically, like the Scandinavians and the Caucasus Mountain caves and all that shit. Y'all was the cave people. Ain't no caves in Africa. Let's just be clear. There's no caves in Africa. When y'all was in the caves, there was civilizations and kingdoms in fucking Africa. That y'all don't want to, y'all always skip over that.
Skip that shit.
Civilization started with Rome to y'all. It was shit way before Rome.
Way before
fucking Rome. Nah. Rome and Greece. And I don't know which one was first.
Oh, it's Greece. Greece was first.
Okay, well, this shit way before Greece. Motherfucker, the Greeks learned from the fucking Kushites.
That's it. So, I mean, man, in essence, it's just really, really strange. But you know what? My favorite song, really on the planet Earth, is "The Nature of the Threat" by Razzcast.
Okay.
No, that is it breaks everything down. But we going a little further with it. But the point of what I was just trying to say is just, man, just with this Capitol hearing and the way they're trying to spin it.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, there's just so many subgroups. But it's like they waste time and they play with people's ideology. So it's like, man, if these people are traitors or whatever, like, what are we talking about? Arrest the motherfuckers. Be done with it.
Guilty! That nigga is guilty!
Yeah. And what I wanted to say is, white people, it don't matter where y'all go. All the ills that y'all brought onto this motherfucking planet is gonna follow you to the next motherfucking planet.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. Y'all can't escape the shit. Y'all leave Earth to get away from COVID. Guess what? COVID gonna follow. 'Cause y'all don't like to wash y'all hands after y'all pee.
Yep. Hey,
That was a generalization, man. But
generalization.
hey, fuck it.
Hey, a great example. I mean, I don't want to necessarily piggyback on the y'all be fucking shit up. A good show is The 100. You gotta watch this show called The 100. It shows how they gotta be in control, how they gonna attack who the fuck already there, and they gonna fuck shit up worse and worse. It's a great show. It should just be called White People.
White people.
White people.
Man. Hey, all right, let's get this last motherfucking quick hitter, dog. All right, so this is ex-pig, one of the nutbags that stormed the Capitol. So this nigga, they all got let out on bond. This nigga got rearrested and he put back in jail. This motherfucker bought 37 guns. Posted on a message board that violence is better than peaceful protest.
Hey,
y'all, these niggas is, I'm telling you, when I brink of a civil war, bro.
And you know what? I heard. Well, at one point, I think whenever there's some type of anything that deals with the Second Amendment, I don't want to say it again, but those people buy bullets.
Hell yeah,
they buy bullets
in droves.
In droves. So, like I said again, what we need to understand is we need to.
Who manufactures bullets? I know that nigga is rich. Rich beyond rich.
You know, keep our family units tight. Train your kids up in the way they should go. And also they learn how to use a firearm because you never know. And not saying we inciting violence or any kind of, but hey, you gotta protect your house.
Man, these people that be buying all these damn weapons, they gotta be like they gotta be forming up something. Because I'm gonna say it like this, dog. One person ain't gonna carry 37 guns. And like the shit that always killed me, like when you watch these movies with like the let's say like the John Wick type, or the even like I was gonna say Steven Seagal, fuck him, but even him,
fuck Steven Seagal,
yeah. But them type of movies where it's one dude going on a rampage, they go out there, they get ready to go out, they hit the button in his closet and got about 50 fucking guns, and then pick like one or two. Hey, where you got all them damn guns, folks?
Crazy.
Like you just pick the one you like. You nigga, if you like a gun, you gonna use that gun every time.
That's true.
So all the other guns is just window dressing, really.
That's it.
Get you a gun and a bunch of fucking ammo. Learn how to shoot that shit. And be prepared.
That's it.
Be prepared. Now, you talking about defending your home.
Your house. Not going out there just
having multiple guns ain't a bad thing. I'm talking about to carry.
Yeah.
Let's just have pistol on their side. They got two guns. They got two rifles strapped around. Like you can't shoot all that shit at the same time, sir. You only got two arms.
Nope. And you can't be having a mental fucked up day and just be like, hey, I'm finna take out some innocent people on some bullshit.
Yeah.
So now we not rocking like that either.
Yeah. All right, but
I feel like we had a good one though.
Hell yeah, it was a great one, man. Hope y'all enjoy this show. And y'all go and see, we featured King of Foods, Hunter Sauces and Seasonings on an episode already. But that's our boy. So to have him be able to come onto this episode and have that conversation with him, that's dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Just because he bring that perspective of being a black business owner. So, but we already featured him. We're going to feature another black-owned business. So, I'm just going to say this. For all you dudes out there, you're looking for a gift to buy your wife, maybe like anniversary, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Sweetest Day for my up north people, whatever holiday or just cuz. This black-owned business here is called Mair Fragrance, luxury niche perfume brand. I got this bottle for my wife for her anniversary. So you just check this out, bro.
Mhm.
Nice, good smelling
Very nice.
perfume, man. She
Very
put that
nice.
on. She put that on. She smelled heavenly. Heavenly. And yeah, they black owned perfume brand, like this is the type of stuff you search out. And then you know how I found them? You know how I found them? I went on Google and I searched uh black owned anniversary gifts or some shit like that. And like all type of perfume and jewelry came up. I was like, oh shit.
You
I
don't
didn't know
say.
we had black owned perfume.
So that means basically the algorithm in the category helped you find a black
Help
business.
me find a black owned business. I ain't
You
had to
don't
call
s-
around.
You don't say.
Hey, Les Cherie perfume, y'all black
Yeah,
owned? Black owned? No. Okay.
Click.
Hey, Le Pepe, are y'all black owned? No. Damn.
Click.
Hey, El Salvador. I don't even think that would be a perfume name. I'm just trying to find a bunch of non-English. Yeah, like, all right. And there's nothing wrong with the convenience of being able to search and find, search and list, and be able. And then guess what? I found it now. I can spread the word to other black people that this company exists. In case y'all are looking for, I highly recommend like birthday, wedding anniversary, or just the fucking because. Like it's Mair Fragrance, Mair. So mairfragrance.com and Mair Fragrance on Instagram at Mair Fragrance, MairFragrance. And it's high end perfume, and this ain't no cheap shit. It's high end perfume, and I'm telling you, she put this on and she smell heavenly, dog. I love it.
That's what's
I
up.
love it.
That's
Like
what's
one
up.
of the best gifts I ever gave her. Don't tell
True.
her I said that.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we about to get the fuck up out of here, y'all. Any last words, Q?
When it comes to like I like one of the things that we said today was just we need to be intentional in our support.
Yes.
Be intentional because hey, the only way we can recycle and get up out of this mess to not feel disenfranchised is to be intentional with our support. So hey, man, that's what it's all about. Making sure that that black dollar stays within our neighborhoods and we're able to, support one another. So
The biggest effects. Live in love like it's your last. Live in love like it's all you have, people. This has been the oh shit. No, I'm supposed to say like we always do at this time.
yes, sir.
This has been the FTSD podcast.
We out.
Bye.